Hi, this is Chen here, and this is my review of the 5-string jazz bass manufactured by an Indian company called Vault. The name is right here, as you can see, VAULT. So I think they're basically a Mumbai-based company and an in-house product by the online music instrument retailer called Bajaj. Bajaj is an Indian online musical instrument shop, and it's their in-house brand Vault. They have several other products, several lines of products to be honest, and everything is in a way related to music or music production. So this is their jazz bass series, and it has 5 strings in it. I really had an emotional and an intellectual craving for 5-string bass, because I already have played 4-string and 6-string, and I felt like my arsenal of basses needed to be completed, and that's why I needed a 5-string. And over time, I've been playing bass since 2016. I won't say that I'm an absolute professional musician, but I think I class myself as an aspirational musician, aspirational bassist, if you may. And yeah, so that's why I wanted to feel like how it is to play a 5-string, and of course with jazz bass body. Over time, I and my fellow bassists and my teachers, my friends, who really share a common feeling in terms of their sonical tastes and genres in music. They do feel like with time you do tend to incline towards the jazz bass or the precision bass, well, in general the Fender sound, and I was in much need to have one for myself. Well, I can't afford Fender, so I thought, why don't I give our Daisy product a chance and see it for myself how good it actually is. Now, before I delve into the sounds and the different aspects of this bass, I have to warn the audience, the YouTube audience, that I got slapped the bass, and I know it's crazy. I still can't. I'm playing bass since 2016. It's about 7 years, but I still can't slap the bass. So pardon me for that. I think you have to wait for some other guy who come up with another video of the same product who can slap the shit out of it. So yeah, there you go. Now, without further ado, let's just delve into the product itself. So this is, as you can see, it's typical jazz bass body. It has 3 control knobs. The first one is for the neck pickup. The second one is for the bridge pickup. And I believe the positioning of these pickups are sort of like 70s, although I'm not really sure. But I feel like that because my teacher used to have a Mexican made Fender, and it was 70s. It was replica of 70s model, I believe, and the pickup configuration was just like that. It's not very much close to the bridge, but it is not again very much close towards the neck or the neck pickup itself. So yeah, and it kind of imitates the sound of a jazz bass because of the body. And so the body is made of poplar, and the neck is made of maple, and the fretboard, they are calling it Indian laurel. I don't know because I'm not a genius or a woodpecker myself, so I can't tell you what their sonic quality is or what are their contributions towards the tonal spectrum of this bass. But well, I like it, and it costed me around 10,500 roughly, and in this current financial condition in India, you can't expect anything more than this, to be very honest. The paint job is just, it's just this good, magnificente, and there is no dents or anything. And Bajao, man, they take care of your products or whatever you buy from them, like they are shipping your baby to you. They're very much careful about it, and they're very much receptive of what you expect out of them. I was quite skeptical about this place because it costs around 10,500 INR, and I thought 5-string in this budget, it's impossible. I was thinking that, I don't know, I need to do a little more research before I place my order. So I called them up, and they have this set of people who are called instrument specialists. So they hooked me up with a bassist. He's from the northeast Meghalaya, I think, and he just told me that he himself played that bass, and he really had liked the tone of it. The pickups are stock pickups, so you can't expect that you would instantly sound like Richard Bona or maybe Marcus Miller with it, but it gives you that round bottom end, and at the same time the mids and high mids are not that clanky as you can expect out of a maple fretboard. So this Indian laurel, it kind of replicates the tonal quality of the Indian rosewood. Yeah, and yes, you've got this. I think this is called the low mass bridge. It doesn't have this thick bottom part to it, and these saddles could be adjusted as well. The bass out of the box was not that ergonomic with regards to my playing standards, so I had to fiddle around a little. I did acquire some help from one of my teachers, and they set it up like butter. And here you have this headstock, as you can see. These are those infamous lollipop pickups, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, the headstock kind of looks like a typical jazz bass style headstock. It has got, I think, 22 frets, I believe, yeah. And so now these control knobs. So the first one is for neck pickup, the second one is for bridge pickup, and this is the overall tone. Since these are single coil, as you can see, I'm not really sure if you are getting the noise out of my amp or the fan. That is a legacy product. The entire house of mine is a legacy. It's about 56 years old. So yeah, we've got a lot of noise coming around. So yeah, right now everything is set to 0, and I'm gonna just roll this neck pickup up to like 40 or 50%, and I'm just gonna play for you all the open strings. So here you go. Yeah, there's a little buzz because I prefer a very low action. Don't worry about it, you could set it up as per your own preferences. And if I roll it up to the fullest, it gives it this. So that's neck, and now we're going to do the same with bridge speaker. It's about 40-50% now. To its fullest. Okay, now everything is rolled back to 0, and I'm gonna just put about 40% of neck pickup and about 30% of tone. Let's try to make it move. Yeah, rusty hands. So you get the feel of it, and then I'm gonna just roll it to the fullest. Oh no, let's roll it to the fullest because I don't like the clankiness of it when you roll the pickup to its max. So it's about 70 to 80% right now, and the tone is about 50 to 60%. So it sounds like this. Yeah, so now I'm just going to roll off the neck pickup completely, and I'm going to roll off the tone pickup as well. I mean the tone knob as well. So tone is set at 0 right now, neck pickup is set at 0 right now. So we're going to just put about 40 to 50% of a bridge pickup, and that's how it sounds. Yeah, so the reason I'm putting about 40 to 50% at the first instance of demonstrating every pickup is that it doesn't have a uniform gain spectrum, and by that what I try to mean is that you'd expect that if you put about 10% of a pickup's performance, I mean you let the pickup sound go through your cable to your amp, 10% of its performance, and then from there you gradually increase up to 100%. You would expect a gradual increment, but the thing is that with these pickups it's not like that. Once it is about like 60 or 70%, it suddenly jumps up that volume to a level that kind of unexpected to you, because you don't expect something of that magnitude coming out when you are setting your pickup to 50%, but you didn't have that sort of envision while you were gradually increasing the pickup from 10 to 20, 30, 40, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so that's the point. And by the way, the amplifier that I'm using here, it's basically a full range amplifier. It's by another Daisy company called Stranger, yeah, it's based in Kolkata, and this is their PM102. It's a 120 watt full range amplifier, and it kind of works good with any bass guitar. So I had to buy it because I couldn't afford anything costlier than this. Fun fact, yeah. Alright, so now this bridge pickup, let's just roll up the tone up to like 30%. The bridge pickup is still set at 40 to 50%. And what does that sound like? So anyway, when I was playing this octave sort of movement with B string up, it sounds really fuzzy, because it has a lot of buzz in it. I have to, again, the weather has been taking a toll on us here in Kolkata, so I have to readjust the saddles, but obviously you can get rid of that fret buzz easily, either through adjusting the truss rod or adjusting the saddle height. And right after this recording, I will just go forward this saddle height adjustment. So now let's just drive the bridge pickup to its about 80%, and the tone is still set at 40. Let's hear the sound. Anyways, so that's it. And with the tone about like 70%, I don't like the sound at all, but for the sake of this demonstration, I'm gonna play it anyway. Oh yeah, that's it really. So I'm going to just roll down the tone knob and the bridge pickup. Everything is set at 0 right now. Let's just hear what does it sound like with both neck pickup and bridge pickup set to about 50 to 60%, and the tone knob is about 50%. It sounds quite MIDI, to be honest. Like I said, I'm an aspirational bass player. Yeah, so now what does it sound with the tone completely rolled up? that was like 50% of neck pickup, 50% of bridge pickup, tone complete rolled up. Let's just put it to maxi tone. And again, I don't like the sound. That was tone at its fullest, neck and bridge set to 50% each. I'm going to just roll that tone down to about like 30% and put the bridge pickup about 80%, yes, and the neck pickup is still set at 50% of the sound. As you can see, the sound is pretty cool, to be honest. With a set of new strings, new standard strings. I mean, I'll be very much honest with you. Is that, to me, I can't feel home when I play GHS strings. It's not a paid promotion or anything, but I really feel their sound, and they kind of very much pocket friendly, first thing, and the second thing is they're very iterative. Like whenever you're in need, you could just get them off your bass, boil them with a little bit of baking soda, and that's it. You're back to business. And yeah, let's just hear a few harmonics. Sounds pretty cool, yeah. A few jackal harmonics, maybe. Yeah. You could do pretty much any solo that you want. And about chords, now the settings is set at about 50% of bridge pickup, 60 or 70% of neck pickup, and the tone is still at 50%. Let's hear some chords, yeah? Good old 251. So yeah, that's about it. It has become a 24-minute video, so people out there are gonna fucking hate me. Yeah, that's giving you a hard to try. Yep, so that's my review about this JB5 by Engine Company Vault, and they are the in-house products from the online music retailer here in India, Bajaj. And a big shout out to Bajaj, because they just take care of your instrument like they're your newborn baby. Yeah, they pop the rabbit. They have different options for packing your product, and if you just want to be a little bit more careful, because the roads here in India are not that good, so it's quite a bumpy and bouncy ride. So considering all that factors, I opted for this bubble wrap, and this thing came to me like Godspeed. So yeah, I'm very grateful to Bajaj, and a big shout out to Vault. It's something to keep in your vault. Yeah. So with that being said, I would say that you could go for this instrument if you like, and that's it for now. Peace out and chill.